Hey guys, I got a very good question here from PlayStation Hidden. I think it's a guy from Canada. He said, "Dude, Adrian, do you recommend the Samsung Galaxy Nexus over the S2? Considering I'm on a budget and S2 is like 200 bucks cheaper. Besides, the Galaxy Nexus users Penta has slightly degraded cams than the S2. What do you think?" Okay, so let me start off with if you are on a budget and if you can save 200 bucks. I definitely think here in the beginning it feels like the Galaxy S2 is something for you. Now let's just talk a little bit about this. So, the Samsung Galaxy Nexus versus the Galaxy S2. First of all, if you haven't used a big screen on a phone, like let's say a 4+ inch screen, you should try them in a store, I think, because the Galaxy Nexus is even bigger than the Samsung Galaxy S2. It comes with a 4.6-inch screen, and yes, another kind of screen technology like Penta that shouldn't be as good, but it have higher PPI. So I would love to see a comparison between those. But I think that first of all you should feel it in your hand. To feel if it feels good. Some people don't like that bigger screen, and for me it took like a week before I got used to my 4.3-inch screen. At first when I got it I thought that, oh well, this doesn't seem like a big screen, but after you've been using it for some time, I don't think that 4.3 is something for everyone, but we are all probably going to transform to bigger screens, even if we don't want to, because bigger screens can see more. That's the future. And I mean, really, you get used to it, or I got used to my 4.3-inch screen. I don't have that big hands, but usually, I mean, I can control the phone with one hand and stuff like that, but I haven't tried a 4.6-inch screen, and I think I'm gonna try to get my hands on the Galaxy Nexus, no, the Galaxy Note, that has a 5.3-inch screen, to feel if that one really feels like a too big phone, but I'm sure. But I think definitely that you should try to get a hands-on if you're gonna go with the Galaxy Nexus instead, because it have that 4.6-inch screen. Not sure if that bigger screen is something for everyone, but if you like bigger screens, definitely the Galaxy Nexus comes with a higher PPI. Something that I've been recognizing sometimes with my Galaxy S2, that sometimes when you're zoomed out, I want a higher PPI. The PPI right now on the Samsung Galaxy S2 is around 210 pixels, or 216, 213 something, I think, and on the Galaxy Nexus I think it's going to be like 280 or something, so much better. So that's the first thing, bigger screen, a little bigger screen. What else comes with NFC beam? That's like this new Bluetooth technology, but no one have it right now, kind of like it, because it's going to be the first phone coming with NFC beam that's probably going to try to replace Bluetooth. Now, what else? Yes, the camera. I wouldn't worry too much though of the megapixels, because it's a lot about the sensor. And the cool thing with the Galaxy Nexus kind of camera is that it has something called zero shutter lag, and then they have this built-in panorama mode, but zero shutter lag. So if you like to take pictures fast, quick, then that's going to be awesome for you, because it's going to take them pretty quick, but not a big thing. Maybe if you can save 200 bucks. And then you also have these, that you get these like virtual keys built inside of the screen, and obviously that you will be one of the first guys with Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich. But I mean, it's not like extremely big stuff. I don't think it's something that you're gonna think that much about, here in the beginning. I don't think that we're gonna use NFC beam right now. Probably gonna be much bigger next year if Galaxy S3 and other the devices from HTC and LG is going to use or gonna come with NFC built in. And also, was it having NFC? I think, but I mean, still, NFC, it's only available in a couple of cities right now, but still, it's a cool technology that you can pay with your phone and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure if it was coming with NFC, and then also that it comes with a little different form factor, but definitely, I mean, I don't think that, maybe also the processor is 1.4 GHz, something like that. But you can overclock the Galaxy S2 if you want to go ahead and do that. But I think you know, that the safe one to go with right now, if you are on a budget and if you can save 200 bucks, you should go with Samsung Galaxy S2. You can also check out the Droid Racer. Now I'm not sure if HTC have fixed the battery better, but I think that hopefully they should have improved the battery. But the PPI on that one, I can't recall if it was a 4.6 screen or a 4.3, but it has like a extremely high PPI, like 300 or something extreme, and also I think it was a little bit better battery. But we have heard earlier that NFC, or that the battery on HTC devices seems to be a little worse. And then also it comes with this Beats audio thing, kind of cool if you like Beats. I've heard that they suck though. But Droid Racer 1.5 GHz dual core. No, but I think that you should go with the Galaxy S2 right now. Yeah, you have to wait a little bit before you can get the latest Android phone sandwich update. But we don't know yet, you know, with this. I mean, the Samsung Galaxy S2 has been out for a long time now, so it doesn't have like any like major problems that we do know. We don't know yet if the Galaxy Nexus might come out, and you know, the Android 4.0 might be rubbish here in the beginning, have a lot of bugs and stuff like that. But also Android 4.0 should come with something new called GPU acceleration. But I would suggest that you wait a little bit. Next year is probably going to be a very, very good year. And right now, yeah, if you can save 200 bucks, definitely go with the Samsung Galaxy S2 if you don't want these extra small thingies, and then you can get or you know, those 200 bucks, then you can stay up for a better phone next year or something like that. A quad-core smartphone maybe from HTC Edge, HTC Zeta, or Samsung Galaxy S3. No. Yes, I know that I talked a lot about the Galaxy Nexus and the Galaxy S2 in this video. I could talk about other phones like iPhones and Windows Phone 7 and stuff like that, but he wanted to know this. I think you should go with S2. I haven't had like any issues with my Galaxy S2, any major issues. Oh yeah, one time I had to like reinstall to something like that just because my internet wasn't working. But I'm sure that could have been my carrier, but it's very simple to restore. But go with S2. Seriously, so many people are happy with it right now, and it's a good phone. But when you pick it, make sure that you don't pick the cheapest version, because I know that in the US the worst Galaxy S2, it's on the T-Mobile carriers, some kind of modified version with not as good, not as, you know, the best Exynos processor, using some other, you know, weird processor, but it was kind of like laggy sometimes, I think. So if you can save 200 bucks, make sure that it's one of those good Samsung Galaxy S2s and not one of those budget, you know, version that's being out there. But you live in Canada, so you may not have that. But I did see that Galaxy Nexus is like available right now in Canada. But hey, if you want to impress your friends, you should probably go with the Galaxy Nexus. But if you're on a budget, go with S2. It's a good choice. It's a very, very good phone right now. Yeah, see you.